We welcome you all to our PBL presentation titled The Reasons Behind Weak Grade 12 Results at Sumet Secondary School in Oshikoto Region. My name is Nadia Nyambe, and my team members are Mr. Colin Gassep, Ms. Ndahalandife Shilongo, and Mr. Audrin Masule. Our team of success believes that the success of any educational system is crowned by the success of the learners or students in their academic performance. The issue of weak or poor academic results in the examination is one of the most challenging problems that faces learners as well as teachers. Learners' transfer from one studying level to another depends on their academic performance. The PBL project focused on investigating the possible factors which may contribute to learners' weak results, mainly in mathematics and physical science. Academic achievement is considered very necessary for learners to transfer from one studying level to another. So the researchers found that it is crucial to investigate this topic, as we are all aware that grade 12 is the exit level. It is the exit level from basic education to tertiary education. However, if learners are to advance to tertiary education, they have to perform well at secondary level. The PBL problem identified was that for the last 8 years, the academic performance at GSS has been very weak, with only 5% out of 101 grade 12 learners who meet the entrance requirements for tertiary institutions. The driving question was reasons behind weak academic performance among grade 12 learners of GSS. The sub-questions were: why is there weak results among grade 12 learners of GSS? What are the efforts taken by teachers to change the performance? What are the collaborative efforts done by the learners, the teachers, together with the parents to change the performance? The research was carried out to find out some possible factors to weak academic results and how teachers, learners, parents, and the community collaborated to change the performance of learners. Questions were being asked by the use of interviews and questionnaires. The research findings indicate that 98% of the teachers are UNAM graduates with at least 1 degree or diploma, but are however teaching subjects outside their majors. The findings also indicate that there is lack of homework tasks given to learners. There is no class visits made by the head of department. There is also a lack of lesson planning by teachers, and many more. It was also found out that the community involved in the education of learners have been good. Dundee Precious Metals, through its Community Trust Fund, sponsors yearly vacation school programs. NAST, which is Namibia University of Science and Technology, sent a group of tutors under STEM to train teachers in the area of difficulty in their science subjects. Ms. Shilongo will take you through the PBL product. I thank you.
Continuing concerning the findings, we found out that at the school that there is a lot of sharing of textbooks by learners. That some learners don't have textbook and have to share it. 4 to 5 learners with one textbook. Also that there is a lack of homework tasks given to the learners, and even so, if homework tasks are given, that homework monitoring is not done by teachers. Of course, the good things that we also found out is that the community involvement in the education of learners have been good, even though there is a lack of strict discipline in learners and teachers. Dante Precious Metals, for example, has a community trust fund which sponsors yearly vacation school programs in Chumeb. Also, the NAST, Namibia University of Science and Technology, has sent a group of tutors under STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, to train science teachers or to advise them or to assist science teachers in the area of difficulty in the subjects of science, just as to make sure that the performance would go up. How the inquiry informed our decision to choose the PBL product solution. The decision to choose the PBL product was determined by the research team in order to present the findings and solutions. The team thought of the most effective means of communicating the information that was gathered and analyzed. Our team needed to come up with a PBL product for this project, and we chose a pamphlet as a product for this project. And why did we choose this pamphlet as our product? Pamphlets are great educational tools for disseminating knowledge on a particular issue. They are relatively easy and cheap to produce and also to distribute widely. These products are also self-explanatory and can be distributed in libraries, schools, offices, and fairs. Our product has been developed already, and if you would please click or double click on the file, the PDF file that is shown on this slide, you'll be able to see the product that we have developed. Please do double click at the PDF file that is shown on this slide. How does the product solve the problem identified? Information is a resource that must be acquired and used in order to make informed decisions. The information is aimed at reinforcing learning, changing knowledge, and attitude towards education. The pamphlet will be used for future referencing in order to correct mistakes or reminder of important information. Who will benefit from this product? Who are the actual beneficiaries of this product? First and foremost, the TSS staff, the school staff, will benefit greatly. Also, teachers in the education fraternity. Anyone and everyone who is a teacher at any school, be it primary or secondary, can actually benefit from this material, because the mistakes that are probably done by TSS or even made by this school are probably also replicated or done also by other schools. And through this product, others can learn not to repeat the same mistakes. learners and parents will also benefit. Other relevant stakeholders such as the Oshikoto Education Regional Office will also greatly benefit. We also believe that Oshikoto Regional Council will also benefit, as well as a school board of this said school will benefit. How can the product be used? The product should be made available to the said school, which is in this case TSS, and its administration. It should first and foremost be made available to the TSS administration. The administration is then to engage its own staff in relation to the findings. It is advisable to put copies of the product in the school library for all learners and teachers to access it. That, of course, under the wisdom and the leadership of the school administration. The administration is to make it accessible or send this product to all parents of the TSS learners, so they can either read it or listen to it. The administration is to be advised to send the product also to the Oshikoto Regional Council, Councillor's Office, and also to the Oshikoto Regional Education Office. We still are continuing on how the product can be used. The counselor, the regional counselor, upon receiving this product, may, for example, engage the teachers or at the staff meetings of the said school, and also the parents at school parent meetings that are held regularly at the school regarding the findings of this product, and also regarding the way forward. The product is to be made available to the Regional Education Office. Regional Education Office has its own subject advisory team, and we suggest that they would discuss the product with the concerned subject teachers, the concerned subject advisory team to these subjects, and then come up with ideas as to how the failure can be addressed. The product is to be made available to teachers of local high schools in and around Chumeb, so that collaborative efforts would be warranted for future academic success and decision making and dialogue. Now, how can the product be accessed? How can the product service be used? The product is to be made accessible to every parent and stakeholder, staying far or near, by being sent to them via email or non-post services. The product would be put at the reception of the school, the said school, so that everyone coming to the school will be able to access it or read it at will. It shall also be made available at the school's library counters so that learners can also access it. As we continue as to how the product can be accessed or the service of this product can be used, a special column or box would be created next to the pamphlet or the pamphlet stands for comments, views, opinions by any reader of the pamphlet regarding the subject matter, this especially at the school or the school library. A mailbox should be created for the pamphlet users so that they may send their comments, advices regarding the researched subject matter. Meetings shall be held with relevant stakeholders to discuss the research subject matter and how best the pamphlet or research mate can be put to use. How did the team benefit from this project? We got to know and learn to work with complete strangers on academic matters. We were complete strangers, we got to know each other, and we had to work on academic matters. We had to learn each other's cultures and customs, yet put our differences aside to work on the product. It was a benefit to have gotten to learn each other's cultures, each other's customs, and ideas concerning education, yet put them aside and work together on the product. Each member learned to research, to do research by engaging other strangers so as to get information. We got to understand that even teachers need counseling, that even teachers need motivation, and that teachers also need seminars of encouragement and motivation so as to perform well. This is one of the most important things we have learned, that educators also need to be re-educated and encouraged so as to perform well. And while we were doing this task, even we got encouraged by the advices we received from experienced teachers. What did we as a group learn or as a team learn? We learned that hard work pays off, that teamwork is essential for success. It's only said that not everybody is a team player and hinders success. That's also one thing we learned. Not everybody in the team is a team player. Most oftentimes, lazy people take the glory of hard workers. Not everybody in the team is hardworking, and not everybody was hardworking. But the task has been done. Even though lazy people may claim glory. Enjoying what you do makes you happy doing it, and success is therefore guaranteed. That's what we learned. We also realized that most teachers were not proud to be associated with the name of this said school because of its performance. It's sad, but that's what we learned. But we learned that there were others who were excited about the school and hence were performing well in their subjects. Teachers, learners, and parents are all responsible for school's academic performance. That's what we also learned. That for a school to be successful, these three parties must pull the carriage in the same direction at the same time to guarantee success. And we talk about communication, the benefits we gained through this project in terms of communication were that we had to communicate with nasty and harsh people to get the information. Not every educator, not every teacher was joyful in sharing the background of the school or granting us answers to the questions. Some were very nasty. It improved, this project improved our communication skills, especially when we had to get the hidden stories out of people without insulting them. We had to use figures of speeches, euphemism, name them, so as to get the best out of the teachers or the informants of the school. We had to be polite yet persistent when asking a question and expecting an answer. Learning benefits that we receive in terms of collaboration were that people do not easily collaborate unless it meets their terms or unless you meet their terms. We had to compromise at times just to get the information we needed. Some researchers were not collaborative, even in our group, and had many excuses for not contributing to this task or completing a set task they had received from the group. It is a hard task to work with people, since everyone seems to think that he is smarter and his opinions are better than the other. We have to give in to the demands of others for the sake of progress. But we work as a team, even in our differences, hence the finished product. The benefits we gained through this project or product that we created in terms of critical thinking was that we had to ask challenging questions without intimidating the teachers or the informants who were being interviewed. We also developed some problem-solving skills because the solutions had to be suggested to the problems raised and observed at the school. And our product has suggested some solutions to the problems that we saw at the school concerning academic performance. Teachers and learners, as well as us or our group, had to suggest reasons as to how this curse of failure could be addressed. Our team had to learn to compromise with teachers and even among ourselves so as to get to at least solve some of the questions we had due to this project. We were challenged to be creative as we were producing this product, coming up with the idea of the pamphlet, the cover page, the colors, the design, the font, the videos, the audios, and its design had us think out of the box so as to be creative. We had to be creative in asking intelligent questions. We had to be creative in being polite, creative in giving suggestions. Our minds were stretched through this product to be creative in every way. Some of the benefits we gained in terms of technology and media skills was that we had to learn to use computer, PCs, and internet services very often, like never before. We had to scroll and search for information, and thus had spent a lot of time using these computers and laptops. Our typing skills and speed, because of this product that we're producing, had improved. We got to be exposed to many new websites when we were searching for information. We learned better ways to search for information on the net. Those are some of the benefits we gained in terms of technology and media skills through this product. In conclusion, what is the way forward with this project? Will we implement the solutions we devised or not? Most certainly we will have to implement the solutions only after consultation with, number one, the school principal, number two, the HODs of the school, number three, the regional education officers, and number three, the subject advisory teachers working at the regional offices. How do we want to share our product widely? We want to develop soft copies as well as hard copies, several of them, of this product. We will develop an email address for comments by readers of the product. We will present this soft and hard copy or the product itself to the principal and the HODs of this school, and then we will discuss our findings and suggestions first and foremost with them. It is then only after we have discussed with them that we will leave it to them to include the teachers and the parents in our discussion, or to further discuss our findings and suggestions with the teachers and the parents. It is then after we've discussed with the principal and HODs that decisions will be taken when we will, or if it will be necessary, to make this product available to the public, the parents, the learners, or also to the regional office or the regional council. On the same issue of how we would love or like to share our product widely, we as a team would most surely send the pamphlet to the Oshikoto Regional Education Office. That's our desire. We will not make it known to the public until we receive advice and the go ahead from the principal and the general and the regional education office. We would not love to make it known to the learners, even the parents, until advice has been granted us. The go-ahead has been granted us by the Regional Education Office, the principal and the HODs of the said school, so as not to tarnish the name of the school and the professionals that are working at that school. We would also like to give a pamphlet to the regional counselor himself and have a talk with him concerning our pamphlet findings. What are the recommendations that we have from our learning experience as a team? Number one, motivate teachers to perform better. Motivate learners that will eventually perform well. Let teachers teach their major subjects of their specialization only. Teachers perform best only in subjects of their specialization. It takes both learners, parents, and teachers collaboration for good performance of the school. Partnership in learning ensures better performance. Our recommendation as a team for the PPL course is that time between the projects or activities, project submission or activity submission dates are too close to each other. Post examples of prior well done projects per task, either on the Moodle or the portal, to enable some students to have an idea of what is expected in each task. The tutor lecturer should please explain via video more often, as he is already doing, but now more often, concerning every task expectations. That is, it would be good if the tutor or the lecturer would go online and explain the expectations of each task before we actually do it. What were the sources we used? We used internet as a source, teachers and learners of the said school as a source, some of the parents, and the school database. Thank you.